When it comes to localizations of Japanese media, for some reason food had always been a problem until recently. The most infamous case of Japanese foods getting weirdly localized for American audiences comes from the 4Kids dub of Pokemon. In the episode Primate Goes Bananas, they called what clearly looked like rice balls jelly-filled donuts, and I think what makes this particular scene especially egregious, besides the obvious fact that any kid that looks at this will absolutely know that's not a jelly-filled donut, is that within about 2 minutes, they call it a donut 6 different times.
Have a donut.
Donut. That donut.
It's a donut! A donut Pokemon?
These donuts are great. Jelly-filled are my favorite. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
One localization attempt that thankfully fell through was in the Tokyo Pop dub of Initial D. You know, the one where they took out the Eurobeat, where the execs wanted to make the Fujiwara tofu shop a pizza shop. As a Korean American that loves sundubu, I don't really get it, but it seems like in American media there's this lame connotation with tofu, so I guess maybe execs wanted to replace that with this hip kids food like pizza. But surprisingly, the Tokyo Pop localizers themselves fought really hard to keep the show as authentic as they feasibly could by the standards back then, and I sincerely commend them for that. And while Ace Attorney had quite a few changes that have resulted in the Japanifornia phenomenon, one localization attempt that came to bite in the butt later down the line was the change of Maya's favorite food. In the original release of Ace Attorney, Maya's favorite food is miso ramen, but the localization team changed it to burgers. But this change would come back to bite in Apollo Justice when one of Apollo's clients just happens to be the owner of the ramen shop that Phoenix and Maya would frequent together. But ramen had never been mentioned up until this point, so this can be a little confusing unless the reader does a little research afterwards. Nowadays, food doesn't seem to get changed anymore, thankfully, because the Ace Attorney anime's dub and subtitle translation into English keeps the food as miso ramen. And while burgers will always be in my heart, I do welcome the increased familiarity of East Asian cuisine as time goes on too. Maybe someone should do fan art of Maya discovering the ramen burger, like I'm sure she'd totally flip out.